Welcome to News Once's, where we bring your neighborhood article to life. GOP lawmaker won't comply with information request from January 6 Select Committee. Washington, Republican Congressman Scott Perry of Pennsylvania said Tuesday that he will not comply with an information and meeting request from the House Select Committee investigating the January 6 assault on the U.S. Capitol. Committee Chairman Bennie Thompson, a Democrat from Mississippi, sent Perry a letter on Monday asking him to voluntarily turn over information he has that would advance its investigation into the events of January 6 and former President Donald Trump's efforts to challenge the outcome of the 2020 presidential election in part by installing Jeffrey Clark, a Justice Department official, as acting Attorney General. The committee also requested Perry provide any communications with Trump, his legal team and others involved in planning the events of January 6, and asked him to meet with panel investigators in the coming days. The Select Committee has tremendous respect for the prerogatives of Congress and the privacy of its members, the Mississippi Democrat. At the same time, we have a solemn responsibility to investigate fully all of these facts and circumstances. I decline this entity's request and will continue to fight the failures of the radical left who desperately seek distraction from their abject failures of crushing inflation, the Pennsylvania Republican, a humiliating surrender in Afghanistan, and the horrendous crisis they created at our border, the Pennsylvania Republican. A spokesperson for the House Select Committee said in a statement that Perry has information that is directly relevant to its probe. While he says that he respects the Constitution and rule of law, he fails to note that multiple federal courts, acting pursuant to Article 3 of our Constitution, have already rejected the former president's claims that the committee lacks an appropriate legislative purpose, the spokesperson. Perry, who led the objection to the counting of Pennsylvania's electoral votes, emerged as a figure in an investigation from the Senate Judiciary Committee that examined Trump's efforts to overturn the results of the presidential election. Thompson said in his letter to Perry that the January 6 Select Committee received evidence from multiple witnesses that he played an important role in efforts to install Clark as acting Attorney General. If you like this video, please subscribe. We post more of what you like. The Select Committee in December voted to recommend Clark be held in contempt of Congress for defying the subpoena, though Clark told the panel he plans to invoke his Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination in anticipation of a deposition before the committee. The full House has voted to hold two people, Meadows and former Trump advisor Steve Bannon, in contempt of Congress for defying subpoenas from the Select Committee. Bannon was charged with 2 counts of criminal contempt of Congress last month.